Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded in the 3rd century BCE, offers timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of life. Rooted in practical guidance, it emphasizes virtue, reason, and resilience in the face of adversity. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. And through this mastery of our inner world, we can achieve true tranquility. In a world where uncertainty is constant, Stoicism provides a framework for living with purpose, courage, and clarity. By embracing its core principles, we learn to cultivate a life of wisdom, self-discipline, and inner peace, regardless of the challenges we face. Here are 12 core principles of Stoicism. Live according to nature. Stoics believed that living according to nature meant understanding our place within the universe and living in harmony with its fundamental laws. This means accepting life circumstances and responding rationally. Nature hath given men one tongue, but 2 ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. Epictetus. Living according to nature also emphasizes the importance of community and fulfilling one's role within society, while also acknowledging that the universe operates with its own order and we must respect it. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism places great emphasis on differentiating between what we can and cannot control. What we control is limited to our own actions, thoughts, and choices. External events, the actions of others and outcomes, are beyond our power. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us." By focusing on what's within our control, we avoid needless frustration and anxiety. This allows for a peaceful mind because we stop fretting over things that are outside our reach, like the opinions of others or uncontrollable events. Practice. Wisdom. Wisdom in Stoicism is the knowledge of what is truly good and bad, and the ability to discern what is beneficial in any situation. Wisdom helps guide decisions and interactions with the world, leading to a life of virtue. Socrates once said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." Wisdom enables us to see through temporary desires and fears, helping us make decisions that align with the higher good. It also means understanding the distinction between appearance and reality, not being swayed by illusions or short-term emotions. Cultivate. Courage. Courage is not just physical bravery, but also moral courage. The ability to stand by one's principles, even when it's difficult. It means acting in accordance with one's values despite fear, hardship, or criticism. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive, Seneca said. True courage is found in facing everyday challenges, standing up for what is right, and persevering in the face of adversity. Stoics believe that courage helps one to face the ultimate challenge, death, without fear or hesitation. Practice. Justice. Justice, in Stoic thought, is about living with fairness, honoring your duties, and respecting the rights of others. It's about doing what is morally right and contributing positively to society. Epictetus once said, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Justice involves acting in the interest of the collective good, treating others with kindness and equity, and holding oneself accountable for one's duties. It also means recognizing that we are part of a larger community, and that society prospers when everyone acts with integrity. Temperance, self-discipline. Temperance is about exercising control over one's desires and maintaining balance in life. It's about saying no to excess and being mindful of one's choices. If one oversteps the bounds of moderation, the greatest pleasures cease to please. Said Epictetus. Practicing self-discipline allows us to avoid overindulgence and keep our desires in check, leading to a more peaceful and balanced life. It helps us cultivate moderation in everything we do, whether it's food, drink, work, or leisure. Accept impermanence. The Stoics were deeply aware of the fleeting nature of life and taught that everything, from material possessions to relationships, is temporary. This awareness leads to a more profound appreciation of the present moment. As what Seneca said, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man." Accepting impermanence frees us from excessive attachment and prepares us for loss and change. When we understand that everything is transitory, we become less anxious about future outcomes and more focused on the now. Prepare for adversity. Stoics teach that it's inevitable to face hardships in life. By mentally preparing for these adversities, we are less likely to be caught off guard when they occur. Epicurus once said, "Misfortune seldom intrudes upon the wise man. His greatest and highest interests are directed by reason throughout the course of his life." Contemplating adversity makes us stronger, more resilient, and better prepared to face difficulties when they arise. Rather than avoiding challenges, Stoics suggest welcoming them as an opportunity for growth. Amor Fati, love of fate. Amor Fati, or the love of fate, means embracing whatever happens in life, accepting that everything that comes our way is necessary for our development. Epictetus said it better, "Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well." This principle urges us not just to accept our fate, but to love it, understanding that even misfortune can be an opportunity for virtue and growth. View challenges as opportunities. Every challenge we face has the potential to teach us something. Stoics believe that obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to improvement. Seneca once said, "Fire is the test of gold, adversity of strong men." When faced with obstacles, Stoics teach that we should not retreat, but instead use them to strengthen our character. By changing our perspective, we turn challenges into opportunities for learning and growth. Practice detachment. Detachment means freeing oneself from attachments to material things and external validation. Stoics recognize that these things are fleeting and that true happiness comes from within. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." By practicing detachment, we develop a sense of freedom. We are no longer controlled by desires, and we become more resilient to life's inevitable changes. Memento Mori, remember death. Reflecting on mortality was a common practice among Stoics. By acknowledging that life is short, we are inspired to live more fully and focus on what truly matters. The great Marcus Aurelius once said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Memento Mori encourages us to reflect on the impermanence of life and make the most of every moment. It urges us to live each day as if it were our last, bringing purpose and urgency to our actions and decisions. Each of these principles not only serves as a guide for how to live virtuously, but also fosters resilience, equanimity, and inner peace in the face of life's many uncertainties. By internalizing these lessons, Stoicism helps us cultivate a life of purpose and wisdom. Stoicism offers profound insights that remain as relevant today as they were in ancient times. Its principles teach us to live virtuously, focus on what we can control, and face life's uncertainties with courage and composure. By practicing wisdom, temperance, justice, and courage, We can rise above the distractions and difficulties of daily life to achieve inner peace and fulfillment. Stoicism reminds us that true strength comes from within, and by aligning our actions with reason and nature, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and purpose. Ultimately, it is through embracing life as it is, rather than as we wish it to be, that we find lasting contentment.